Hey guys, What's for Life here, doing another Skype YGO Pro deck profile with Boomer. This is his anti-meta Geargia, a very annoying yet pretty cool deck, and I'm gonna go ahead and let him take over here.
Cool. All right. Um, the deck plays pretty well. There are times where a bit of consistency can be kind of an issue, but for the most part, it's basically supposed to be a grinding deck. Uh, I personally enjoy playing it. I think it's a pretty fun deck, and it does fairly well against some of the current meta. Um, as you can see, I have some really weird techs in here. And I'll explain all of those. But yeah, I'm not gonna waste more time. Let's do this. I'm going to do what I did with Cosmo. I'm going to go through the entire deck, and then I'm going to explain the text. So, for monsters, get triple armor, triple arsenal, triple accelerator, double augur, triple MK2, and one Geargiana, double gear frame, double fortress, and double maxi. And for the only spells, we have Kaiser Coliseum. And for traps, double gear, triple anti-spell fragrance, triple rivalry, double fiendish, double grand horn, double storming mirror force, and bottomless warning vanity's emptiness. For the extra deck, we have triple Geargia, Zaneman's, Engineer, Dweller, Emerald, Samurai, Diamond Dire, two Castell, two Monarch, one Anti-Luminescent, and one Dark Rebellion. And for the side, we have double Cyber Dragon, one Chimera Tech Fortress, double MST, double Twin Twister, triple Spell Shattering Arrow, double DNA Surgery, double Iron Wall, and one Macrocosmos. Okay, start with the main deck. The triples are all self-explanatory. Triple armor, triple arsenal, triple accelerator. You shouldn't be playing less than three of any of them. They are the main engine of the deck. They are the heart and soul. Double augur, I don't like three. I think three is kind of bad. I think you search enough to a point where you don't need three. Then the fact that it's a fact where you can't special summon except machine types, and you cannot declare an attack. The only time this card's gonna be good is maybe when you're going first, or like late game if you have literally nothing but you're just sitting on the back row. Aside from that, this card's not that great of a card. I personally don't like it. But searching. You need a bit extra of that. I just wouldn't play more than two. Triple MK, two, and one Gigiano. Again, those are self-explanatory. I've tested between two MK2 and three, but I'm just gonna stick with three of them just for the fact that it's still a pretty generic. It's pretty generic when it comes to any Gear build. Double gear frame, double fortress. Those are my own personal decks. I like the gear frame engine. I think it's really good. Being able to go into the fortress as an extra beat stick is really cool, and as effective pop cards is also nice. I just think it's a really good card. I like it. Double Maxi because Maxi is better than Veiler. Kaiser Coliseum. This is the only spell I play because of anti-spell fragrance, but this deck's supposed to be anti-meta for the fact that you want to set. You're basically going to be sitting on one monster while you're sitting on a ton of background. You're just going to be poking your opponent. And against decks like Pepe, kind of hurts. Kind of hurts a lot. Or even any deck that likes to spam XEs. Double gear because I don't like three. You're never going to use the third one, and for the most part, I'm not too worried about not drawing into this card. I have enough searching to where Gear is a really nice option, but I don't think three is very necessary at all. I never understood why people use three for the fact that you're always gonna have that one dead card in your hand. I don't find it that necessary to play three, in my opinion. Um, and a deck runs fine without it. Triple anti spell fragrance because Pepe. Um, even throwing out there, there's Medolce. That's kind of annoying deck to go up against. Basically anything that likes to focus on using their spells as power, this card kind of shits on that, so it's pretty good. I like it. Triple rivalry, same thing. Basically any card that or any deck that likes to play multiple types of monsters, this card kind of stops them in their tracks. So this deck is basically anti-meta towards Pepe because Pepe is a really shitty deck to go up against. Double Finish because I still think Finish is good. Double Great Grand Horn because Grand Horn's a really good card, and I don't feel like spending a lot of money on a Solemn Strike. Double Storming Mirror Force. It's, in my opinion, the best Mirror Force in the game right now. I think it's really good. I think resetting your opponent's field and sending them to their hand rather than destroying them or something is a lot better because it's a lot harder to get around this card than it would be for a regular Mirror Force. And then the one-ups are all self-explanatory. Bottomless, Warning, Vanities. These cards are the most powerful single cards in the game, in my opinion. Them and Skill Drain, of course. Extra deck. Most of it's pretty straightforward. I'm normally only going to the Geargians and maybe the Castells and Anarchs, which is why I play double those, because those are the cards that kind of get around problematic cards, and Geargia just kind of continues my searching. I go into Dark Rebellion and Xyz Dragon a few times, too. That's really good. Aside from everything else is pretty, like, I guess, space filling. I barely ever use rank 3s, but if I do, I normally always go into Engineer, because Engineer's a really good card. Side deck. The double Cyber Dragon Chimera Tech Fortress play would be against Cosmo, because Cosmo's an annoying deck as well. Double MST, double Twin Twister is all the back row hate for game 2 and 3 to kill any of their game 2 and 3 back row cards that try and hurt me in some way. Triple Spell Sharing Arrow against Pepe, or even like any deck that plays field spells. We have double DNA Surgery for basically the same reason you would play this in Cyber Dragons, because your main focus in this build is machines, and siding this in with Cyber Dragon is really funny. Because I can just continue, because I can just clear their field without having to use like a Regeki or something. But yeah, this card's still a really good card. Iron Wall, Cosmo. Same reason. I personally think Cosmo and Pepe are the biggest problems against this deck, and maybe Midolce, and most of my side deck kind of consists of dealing with those. And Macrocosmos, because if I'm ever signing this in, which there will be times I will be taking out the Machina build for that, for Macro, and a couple other cards to kill Macro, I guess. So either way, I think my entire side deck is basically a game 2 and 3 play for against any deck that the anti-meta in this main deck does not hit. So yep, that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions, any thoughts on how this deck is, and any feedback is very much appreciated. Thanks for watching, guys. And also leave in the comments below what decks you'd like to see me or Croatian play or do a deck profile on next. So thanks for watching. See you guys later.
Thank you all for watching. Have a great day. Peace out.